YouTube, back with another one, man. The title of this video, man, is Stop Being Dependent. Got this. I just came up with this, bro. I was like, I'm not depending on anything, because the minute you start depending on something, depending on this to happen, that's when the whole situation just gonna change. Anytime you are depending on this specific thing to happen, anytime you are trying to control anything for a specific outcome, stop being dependent on it. Stop being dependent on, you can want an outcome, but don't be dependent on these certain things to get to this certain place. You can want to do those things, and that's what you can thrive to do, and you can only work on that thing every day, but you have to realize this may all go away in one day. That's what you gotta constantly remind yourself. This may all go away in one day. It's really that simple, guys. Like, we'll be so dependent on so many different things, man. I'm trying to figure out. We'll be dependent on this job. If we don't have this job, we can't get a car. We'll be dependent on so many things, bro. And I'm not saying that you can't have faith in certain things. I'm not saying that. But you can have faith in things, but being dependent, I'm not even depending on waking up tomorrow. I'm gonna live today like it's my last. I'm not dependent on waking up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dependent on that shit, because it might come, it might not. Who knows? Who knows if you are gonna wake up tomorrow? Who knows if your car is gonna cut on in the morning? You know what I'm saying? Simple things like this, we need to start asking ourselves these simple questions. And I feel like once we stop depending on things, and it's really about the control, when we stop letting go of being so in control of life, I'm not dependent on nobody answering a phone call. I'm not dependent on nobody for no money. Even the people who pay me to wash their cars now, next month, I'm not dependent on them to call me to wash their car. It would be great if they did, but I'm not dependent on them to call me to wash their car. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dependent on me having to sell. I'm not dependent on these dogs that I'm spending money raising for them to turn out to be exactly what I want. I'm not dependent on that. I understand. That's why I have more than one female from different stock. That's why I have 4 different females from different stocks. I have more than 4 female dogs, but I have 4 different, you know what I'm saying, stocks of female dogs. And so it's like, I'm not dependent on just one thing, you know what I'm saying? So don't be so dependent. Same thing with Tet. I was felt so dependent with Tet. Oh, my first hound, this and that, my first hunting dog. Okay, you had love for her, you were attached to her, you had a certain type of emotion connecting y'all together. But other than that, I'm not dependent on that dog, because she died. So how can I depend on her? She was here yesterday, and tomorrow she was gone. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. I'm not saying and that's why you need to value people, because you never know when they're gonna be gone. Not just because of death or jail or anything, not because of that, but simply due to life. Life is constantly changing, and nobody owes you jack. Nobody owes you anything. And it's really that simple, man. Love y'all. Keep doing y'all thing, man. Don't be dependent on nothing.